Hi, I'm Matthew Skelton. I'm co-author of the book Team Topologies, and I'm here today to show you a little bit about these team modelling shapes here that we put together with our partners Agile Stationery. So the idea is that these are pre-printed, pre-cut sheets with various different shapes inside. I'll try and show you here. Various different kind of shapes inside, different colours that match to the Team Topologies team types and colour schemes that we use in the book. We've got all kind of, and we've also got crucially team interaction modes. So we've got collaboration interaction mode, we've got X as a service interaction, and we've got facilitating as an interaction. The idea is that you can then use these to model on your kind of desktop or table different kind of options for team design, different interactions as well, so different points in time. So what I'm going to do is show you some examples of that on the desktop here. So I've already popped out the most important shape in here, which is the flow of change shape. That's the most important one. That goes at the very top of our diagram here. So flow of change. We've got a flow of change from left to right, basically at all times in when we're working with all of these Team Topologies diagrams. What we might do is say, well, actually, we've got we're expecting to have a few streamlined teams, so let's put those in place. Perhaps one has slightly more responsibility than another, so we'd use one. Perhaps if this middle team's got slightly more responsibility, then we have use the thicker shape. What might we have happening? Well, we might have currently we might have an enabling team helping this streamlined team at the bottom. So typically speaking, an enabling team is using a facilitating interaction. So let's actually make that really explicit by putting that facilitating interaction here across there like that. So we're just reminding ourselves the kind of interaction that different teams might be having at a particular point in time. And that will change depending on what they're doing, but at this point in time, we've got a facilitating interaction between these two teams. What else might we want to represent? Well, we might have in the future, perhaps we end up with a platform in place, some kind of Team Topology style platform. So that's platform as a product, with a view of reducing the cognitive load on the streamlined teams and accelerating the delivery. Okay, that's all fine. Let's just move these shapes up a little bit. So we've got a platform here at the bottom, perhaps that facilitation from the enabling team is finished. That's no problem. Now, typically speaking, the platform is providing services or features, if you like, as a service. So perhaps this streamlined team here is consuming some platform capabilities as a service. In this pack here, we use this X as a service interaction shape, and the arrow is in the direction of the service that's being provided to the customer, if you like. So in this particular case, we've got the platform providing a service to this first streamlined team. If the platform is also providing a service to the streamlined team at the top of the diagram, we might have an arrow a bit like this. So X as a service all the way up to the team that's consuming the service effectively. What else might we have? Well, we might have a situation where this team at the bottom, streamlined team at the bottom, is also collaborating with the platform. Why might that be the case? Well, they're consuming one service that's nice and ready, finished, or working well enough for them. But perhaps they're collaborating with the platform on a new service. They're working out where the service boundary should be. So we can represent that here. But of course, that's not a permanent interaction. That's a point in time. So at some point, the collaboration will disappear. And perhaps that's replaced by effectively an X as a service interaction, because that streamlined team can now consume that service from the platform. So that's just a quick overview of how we can use these modeling shapes to really think through very quickly different kind of options for what's happening inside your organization when you're building software, different kind of teams. Perhaps now we've got some collaboration perhaps we've got some facilitation from an enabling team happening over here with this large streamlined team, and so on. The key point to remember, we've got a fast flow of change, and the flow of change is represented across the top of the diagram always. We've always got flow of change from left to right in these kind of diagrams. And also remember, it's a snapshot. It's a snapshot in time. This is not a permanent design for your organization. This is, you'll design multiple different snapshots as different things happen. Hopefully that's given you a flavor of how these tools, these modeling tools can work, and hope you find them useful. Bye.